Hello everyone, I'm Chester44 and welcome to this Let's Play of Blades of Avernum. Last episode we completed a very short scenario which was both interesting, profound, and slightly depressing in the end. Still, it was something. Basically, looking into the imagination of a child in a way, who was, well, kinda kept at home or something, I don't know. It wasn't bad. Anyway, we're moving on to the second to last scenario I have, which by Terra's Martyr, which is Avatar. Let's take a look. I don't know if we're gonna find any blue cat people or benders, but we'll see what we find. This scenario will destroy your party. Are you sure you want to proceed? Note the leader of your party must be a non-god party human. Yes. You are Siegfried, highest paladin of God, supreme lord of all things forever and his universal temple. It is autumn of the year 1874 of His Majesty Gernot the 14th. Weibniz has been struggling recently against rebellious serfs who have been challenging social order and the supreme authority of God's chosen king. The land has been suffering a drought for the last few years, and harvests have been poor. Bereft of humility, these lowly peasants blame the nobility, some even going so far as to disparage the king and God himself. You are en route to Weibnizstadt, seat of Gernot the 14th, but you are to take a brief detour first. Lord Hessing's estate has fallen. His serfs have slain him and taken the land for themselves. You are to slay the majority of the rebellious serfs who are holed up in Hessing's manor. Then you are to report back to the cathedral in Weibnizstadt. Heising's manor is not too far from the east. You should expect armed resistance. You are finished resting up. It is time to leave now. Your skill points have changed. I'm guessing we just put all this stuff on. Alright, our skill points changed. Looks like we have a lot of pre-spells, okay, so we can heal ourselves. A lot of arcane lore, surprisingly. What level is this guy? Level 20. Okay, it just automatically made him. Not much dexterity, but a fairly decent amount of intelligence, decent amount of strength. Okay, we are a paladin. Melee fighter, pre-spells. Okay, we can do this. Yeah, sure, grab those apples. Okay. I know he said to the east, but oh, it's not gonna matter. Oh, and we're on the road. I guess the way out is to the south. Shut up, I'm just going to explore every bit I can see. You guys know how I am. Alright. Hessing Estate, 5 miles east. Weibnizstadt, 20 miles northwest. The peasants here, with a few scattered soldiers, are blocking the path. The godless heathens raise their arms and shout as they run at you and their deaths. Several serfs and a soldier. I think that's... Ah, that's the soldier. Ow. What spells do I have anyway? Healing, curing, war blessing... War blessing level 12, holy crap. Terror, enduring barrier, summon shade, smite, repel spirit, unshine... Okay, we've got plenty of good spells. We can only move 3 spaces at a time, it seems. I guess we're encumbered. And there we go. Not really anything to pick up. Okay. That must be the manor over there. Probably. Well, let's take a look at it. Sure enough, the entrance to the manor is guarded by a bunch of ragtag demons. Time to show them the wrath of God. Hessing Estate. Holy crap, we're actually doing a shit ton of damage. Well, to some of them anyway. Yeah, nothing we need to take. Get over here, you. Damn, there's a lot of these. Hey, one of them actually managed to hit me. Oh, that's that group dead. Oh, what a nice little area. Bedroom there. Bedroom there. Oh, hello. Bedroom there. Alright, let's go back over here and take a look in this closed room. Come on. Interesting design for the beds. It looks like they're made of glass. I mean, they're obviously not, but still. Alright, that's the kitchen. Ah, hello. Get over here. Well, I mean, I could die to these guys, powerful as I am. Just whittle me down slowly. Is there a secret passage over here? I just want to see. It's possible. If there is, the entrance would be from the hall. And the answer is no, there is not. Oh. Very stylish cap, toga, treasure sword. Try to disarm it. Ow. Oh, we found gems and a garnet. And we found a whole bunch of things. More caps. And robes and togas. The heavily armed man wielding a giant two-handed sword must be the leader of the rebels here. He looks to be a skill level miles above his fellow heathens. Shit! I've heard of this prick, men. His name's Siegfried, and he's as powerful a lackey as they come. Siegfried, my name is Hagen. Die! This one may be troublesome. Smite him! Well, I gotta get down there to deal with the rest of these. Well, that one actually took 2 hits. Hold on, I just realized. Oh no, I thought we had more. Oh no, I need to be in combat in order to cast it. There we go. Okay. Holy crap, he hits hard. He hits very hard. And I have a very low chance of hitting him, it seems. Okay. Well, crap. Hold on, I gotta get back to this particular spot where I was at. Alright, finally made it back to where I was, so let's go deal with this now. He doesn't seem to actually leave his position until we enter combat mode. Nope, there he goes. Alright, so enter combat mode. That should help out a lot. And now... cheap ability, but one that is quite effective. Ow. Okay, he does do a lot of damage. I have almost killed him. The barbarous warrior collapses to the ground, choking on his own blood. He spits blood out all over as he expires, swiping in your direction with empty half-fists. Serfs are stupid, feeble insects. When one with training as a fighter dies, it sets them back significantly. The majority of the rebellious serfs and their well-armed leader have been struck down. Hessing estate has been cleared, but Lord Hessing is inevitably dead and had not yet found a successor. It will be a while before this territory can be reclaimed. So it goes in times of great strife. Weibisstadt is to the north of here. There you will find the High Cathedral, where you can meet with High Holy Father Gunther II. Oh, we managed to accomplish our goal. Too heavy. And I never actually used any arrows. Curse, it's too heavy. I mean, I would have liked to pick it up, but... unfortunately, I can't. What's this? Chamber of Oaths. Interesting. Let's take a peek. This is where the obligatory oaths were stored. The peasants threw them out when they took the manor, meaning that they are declaring themselves freemen. This is abominable. All men belong to God. Okay then. Well, let's get out of here and head back to where we're supposed to go. Let me just get back spell energy. There we go. Weibisstadt has become divided between the holy Weibnitz Palace of His Majesty Gernot XIV and the port city the palace was built to protect. The populace hasn't turned its back on Gernot XIV completely, but the city guard has been chased out of the city by angry mobs, and the city entrance is tightly patrolled by serfs well armed from the corpses of brave men. It is highly advisable for a paladin to stay out of the city. While you may be highly skilled, you would be ridiculously outnumbered. Okay then. The serfs here are refugees, coming together along the shore to farm their meager plot of arable land and fish for their survival. They aren't rebelling against His Majesty Gernot XIV, and so the king has forgiven their masterlessness given the chaos of the times. Plus, they are so poor that the rebels do not rob them. Can't go any closer. Okay then. Says to stay out of the city? Alright then. Means go in here. It is an immense relief to be outside of the gates of Holy Weibnitz Palace. Not that any wandering rebels could really harm you, but it's more of a mental relief. Here live true believers. Here you do not have to be a hero. You can be anonymously humble. You can retreat into your small cloister, kneel on your prayer mat, and give all glory to God, now and forever, without receiving any yourself. Unfortunately, you will still likely be sent off on another mission shortly. Still, you can enjoy your retreat from the chaos while it lasts. The cathedral lies to the north. Alright then. Well, they allow us in, and they are very well defended here. Well, of course they don't speak. Makes sense. You walk briskly and soon reach the high cathedral, itself part of Holy Wiveness Palace. The guards do not bother asking for your credentials as you move towards the office of the High Holy Father. You are Siegfried. It is a relief, however, to finally meet a mortal figure who has authority over you. His High Holy Father, Gunther II. He stands over you and regards you not as a legend, but what you are, an ultimately worthless servant of God. Kneel before me, child, and ask how you may better obey your lord. Yes, Father. You carefully kneel before Gunther II, making sure not to make eye contact, but keeping your head lifted high enough that you may hear his lofty words. You have done well, child. Your reward is to serve your lord further. Let us talk. His high holy father, Gunther II, is dressed in resplendent blue robes and holds a staff that he uses to walk, but also channel the powerful rituals of God. You may rise, servant. It is good to know of your success, and the God for whom you fight is pleased at the depths of heathens. What does the Lord, my God, ask of me next? The rebels in their so-called revolution have sent off a boat from Weibesnat to King's Isle to do what we have all considered beneath even their wiles. Most paladins would be congratulated for asking to serve more. Gunther II stopped saying so to you years ago. It is a relief to be free from his praise. What vile sins do they wreak against God? The messenger pigeons from Pilgrim's Rest, midway up to God's spire, say that the rebels are climbing the mountain rapidly, and that they intend to break the feudal obligations. They intend to disconnect God from this world by removing his link with his divinely graced majesty Gernot XIV. They intend to end this country. They intend to cast us out of the holy garden of peace again. They must be stopped at any cost. Nothing may allow them to burn those oaths. When do I leave, Father? You leave immediately. We cannot dawdle. As if on cue, 2 paladins enter the room and stand by the doors. Follow these men. They will take you to the boat. The rebels should not be too difficult for you to deal with alone, and besides, sending additional men would only slow you down. Siegfried, all of Weibniz now relies upon you. Do not forget this. Those paladins are very interesting. Do not stray from your path. Alright. You know what? Even though this episode is probably going to be very short because a fair bit is going to be cut out, I'm going to end this episode here because this seems a decent pause point. Next episode, we'll move on to deal with these other heathens who dare to stray from the path they should be taking. That'll be in the next episode. So, until then, I'm Chessrook44. That is Siegfried. This has been a Blades of Avernum Let's Play, and I shall see you all next time.